Hey guys, so today is going to be a different video. It is September and it's almost the end of September, but I just thought it was like a perfect time for us to talk about this, especially because we mentioned it before in past videos. And I'm gonna be talking about suicide awareness. We're going to be talking about suicide awareness because September is the month for that, and we just kind of want to put it out there to everyone before anything that you guys are not alone. We've been there, and maybe, at least in my case, it's been a huge struggle. And I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but I will say that it was not that long ago where I just thought maybe ending it was the best option. And for me, the reasons why I decided not to, first of all, because I feel like I'm just too scared of pain as well. So I know a lot of people, the reason for committing suicide is to end the pain that they have. But I'm just too afraid to even harm myself. Having said that, I doesn't mean I haven't done or tried it, because I have. But I always stop myself, and I think for me, it's hard to really say exactly what is that keeps me here, because I know deep down there's going to be people who are going to leave heartbroken, and I know that. But I think it's because I have so much dreams that I want to accomplish and goals, and at that moment I feel like it's right for me to just end it all. But then I think about it, and I think I want to, I want to go on adventures. I want to get a house of my own, have a family, and all those things that you won't be able to do when, if you're gone. And I feel like that's something that has helped me a lot. And I feel like, in a sense, I can tell you guys that if you guys have something you're so passionate about and helps you escape from your inner demons and everything else, and stick to that. I think that's something that, as long as you're happy, nothing else matters. And I've been there. I think I focus too much on what others are going to think of me, or if I do this, are my parents going to be proud of me or not. And not that long ago, I had this crisis where I didn't know what my purpose was, and I didn't know what I wanted, and I felt very lonely, and also feeling very isolated. And part of that was also done by me. I isolated myself from a lot of people. And when you don't have someone to talk to, or when you feel like you're not being heard, it makes things a lot worse. And I didn't really have that. I had people, but it's not what I was looking for. It's not what I was looking for. And it was really, really hard for me to really see past that, and I was really giving up. And I remember crying myself to sleep every night, and just wanting everything to end. And I understand people who commit suicide in a sense, because I know that they don't do it because they want to die. They do it because they want to end the pain. And I understand that. I think coming from to this day, I think a lot of people don't understand it. I know I was raised by Catholics, and I know when suicide is in the topic, it's, people say you go to hell if you commit suicide. And I feel like if you guys are religious in any way, I feel like God will forgive. He forgives everyone. So in terms of that, I don't believe it, and I feel like when I hear stuff like that, it hurts a lot. And I feel like I have a lot to say in terms of that, because we are all human beings, and we people ended their lives because they're being judged, and just to be judged again, or even more when you're gone, it's the most horrible thing. And I just wanted you guys to know that life is valuable, and you're here for a reason, you're here for a purpose. And if by all means, you feel like you need to be a person that's gonna talk about a certain subject, or I don't know, like if you have something you're really, really passionate about, and you might have a lot of people on your way stopping you from that, but that doesn't mean it's not meant to be. Let that let yourself find that out. Let yourself, if you yourself think, okay, this is meant to be, that it's not meant to be, then do something else. Don't let somebody else like don't let somebody else tell you that's not what you're meant to do. It's all up to you. It's your life, and if it means you have to be rebellious, then go for it, because it's your life, and your life is, don't take your life for granted. I know a lot of people, there's millions of people who don't wake up the next morning, and they wish that they had the life right now. And while you're over here maybe thinking, I want to end it, a lot of people are dying, you know? So I just kind of wanted to say that I understand what it's like. I understand those feelings. But I also understand that, you are important, and I think the most important thing is getting help. And it can definitely be like hard, because I've, when I've spoken about stuff like that, it's been difficult because it's not the response you sometimes expect. And like I said, I'm Catholic, and my parents are Mexican, so they grew up with a bunch of different beliefs. And when it comes to mental illness, it's kind of like it's all in your head, and it just doesn't make you feel right. And it's very difficult. And I feel like that's what has made a lot of things more difficult for me, because now it's just hard for me to even speak with them about topics like that, because it's so hard. But just know that you're not alone, and find something that you're so passionate about, and trust me, you're gonna find a purpose. That's gonna become your purpose. And if that keeps you alive, then go for it. It's the only thing I can say.
This is gonna be something hard for me to talk about too, due to the fact that like I don't really want to put too much personal of my life out there when it comes to this subject, due to the fact that I've considered I've been through too much of my life. But like all I gotta say right now is like suicide is not a joke. Like I don't want to make this like I don't want you guys to think that because I'm somewhat smiling I'm like not taking this serious, but like suicide is a joke, to be honest with you, because like a lot of people go through this that you probably didn't even know would go through this. Like it's just you just need to understand that it's hard for some people, that they don't really have like they may look like they're happy in the outside but they're not, because they probably might be going through some struggles in their lifetime, and it just comes to a time in their lives where they're like, why not just end it, which is a pretty hard decision to make, because like I don't know, it's just how it is, like just to end the pain that you've been feeling for like such a long time. So it's like, you know, why keep suffering of everything you're going through when you could just end it and I guess live rest easy. And I know that by experience because I've I've at least tried it once or twice out of my whole lifespan, and luckily it's been like I've been stopped. So I guess that's what makes me now like the person I am today, because the people who like got in my way and helped me get through it, or like didn't let me finish what I started. So it's like it's just it's hard to describe, like explain to you guys what I've been to, because I don't want to put too much out there, because it's like what I probably went through is what probably most of you, some of you guys, or anyone went through, which is bullying, which I consider a big part of why people commit suicide, not just because of how hard their life is, or like a supposed sickness that people consider them going through that forces them going into it. But it's like I consider bullying being a big part of it, depending how long you've been through. Because to be honest with you guys, I've been through bullying since I was at least in elementary, all the way up to what I would consider probably my middle school year. And it was a pretty rough time for me. I didn't really talk to my parents about it, none of my family. Pretty much kept it built up inside me to like a point where it would lead me to just wanting to end my life right there on the spot. And like it's just it's scary. It really is scary to think about it, because like you don't know, because it's just like you thinking like, oh, it's gonna end, no one's gonna like care about it anyways. Like you don't know how many people you're gonna hurt by committing suicide. Like people you probably didn't like, family members that you feel like don't care actually do care, they just don't know how to express it to you. So it's like you also want to put in consideration like how many people you're gonna leave behind and how many people are gonna be hurt. It's hard for me to talk about that topic. I guess last thing I'm gonna tell you guys is just like, just know you're not alone. Like there's people out there that you probably didn't think care about you. There's numbers out there that you could go get help for. Don't think like, don't think there's no way you could get out of it, because there is always a way. It's not by committing suicide. There's always a better way, which is talking to people who actually care for, knowing, opening up to someone who's understanding to you, someone who's gonna know what to tell you, not someone who's gonna like act like they're gonna be there for you, but the moment things get rough are gonna decide to leave on you. It's just knowing who to go talk to, because when you find those right people, they're gonna be guiding you to, they honestly guide you to where like a bright side of life is, and they're gonna show you like that there's more to life